Hello, my name is Paula Lopez. We are all familiar with the different departments of the United States, such as the Department of the Justice, the Department of the Defense, Department of Homeland Security. But are you aware of the Department of the Interior? Today I'm going to inform you about what services the Department of the Interior provides for Americans, what are they accomplishing, and how is the department protecting federal lands, natural resources, and waterways. I will be providing information from the Department of the Interior's government website and include linked articles. Now, where did the Department of the Defense started from? Who is the Department of Defense? The DOI was established in March 3rd, 1849. During this time, the 13 colonies obtained lands from Mexico, France, and Spain. Also, the big message to Americans was Manifest Destiny, from the east to the west. As the population grew and moved more west, the demand for resources and land is growing. The DOI was created to regulate natural resources, indigenous relations, exploring wilderness, and waterways. The DOI was intended to handle the nation's internal affairs. How does the DOI actively protect the United States and territories? The DOI plays a central role in how the U.S. conserves public lands and federal lands. They also play a role in servicing major dams. The land cannot be exploited without the government's approval. This means gold or any natural resources cannot be claimed for ownership if found in federal lands. This is why we must obtain permits to fish, camp, hunt, and regulate ecosystems of the national parks. How does the DOI protect the interests of Americans? The DOI provides protection to the environment and pursue environmental justice and provides resources. With the increase of fires in the United States, the DOI received federal aid for wildfires and prevention, such as seeds for new trees, improvements on radio communications between stations, and reduced fuel use in and around forests. This ensures people prevents fires and protection of the land. The DOI also ensures federal government honors nation-to-nation tribes in the United States. In the early stages of the DOI, the department handled indigenous tribe relations and negotiations and trades. During this period, integrating different populations are needed and regulations are needed. From 1819 to 1969, treaties and negotiations were created among indigenous groups and the U.S. As unsavory this part of history is, the DOI is also to honor native tribes and improve on relations today. Currently, in 2022, the DOI investigated boarding schools. The forced integrating boarding schools were reported to abuse and maltreatment. The DOI provides to seek the voices to indigenous tribes, help them with cases within the jurisdiction, and provide grants to Native American communities. In conclusion, the Department of the Interior is an important department to the United States. The department protects ecosystems within the U.S. and territories, regulates natural resources, and honors nation-to-nation tribes. The U.S. Department has 15 departments, each a secretary elected by the president. I found the department closest to my interests, and all of these departments determine Americans' day-to-day life. I hope you learned a little bit about the Department of the Interior, and you become interested into what goes around and what affects you personally, and what department correlates with your life. Thank you for listening.